Global poverty reduction has been significantly set back, forcing us to confront a newly challenging outlook. Under the new $3 Purchasing Power Parity line, the extreme poor population for 2025 is revised upward to 808 million or 9.9% of global population, up from 677 million previously. This means that eradicating extreme poverty by 2030 is now highly unlikely due to slow COVID-19 recovery, economic instability, and climate shocks. For this year 2025, over three-quarters of the global extreme poor will reside in sub-Saharan Africa or in fragile, conflict-affected nations. This table shows the updated percentage of population living in poverty by region from 2020 to 2025 with a Poverty and Inequality Platform or PIP. Here we can see the extreme poverty remains stubbornly high in sub-Saharan Africa, and especially Eastern and Southern Africa. The region with the second highest poverty rate, with around 1 in 8 people in extreme poverty, is the Middle East and North Africa region, which also includes Afghanistan and Pakistan as of this update.
Children are disproportionately affected. Over 330 million children live in extreme poverty, with 90% concentrated in sub-Saharan Africa and South Asia. This deprivation limits access to nutrition, education, and healthcare, undermining their future and perpetuating generational poverty. 1 in 4 people worldwide still lack access to safe drinking water and sanitation. That's over 4.4 billion individuals. This crisis not only threatens health but deepens poverty, especially in rural and marginalized communities.
Climate change intensifies poverty. Around 80% of the world's poor live in areas highly exposed to climate hazards. Rising temperatures, droughts, and floods disrupt food systems, increase child undernutrition, and disproportionately affect women and youth. Speaking of climate change, the Philippines has topped the World Risk Index of 2025, confirming its status as the world's most disaster-prone nation, with a critical score of 46.56. This highlights extreme vulnerability to climate change, typhoons, and flooding.
Africa remains the poorest continent in regions like Marsabit, Kenya. Children urbanization is accelerating, with over 4.4 billion people living in cities. In South Asia, overcrowding, pollution, and poor sanitation challenge public health. Strengthening primary healthcare system is essential to address these urban inequalities.
The World Bank's 2024 report outlines integrated solutions, climate resilience, universal health coverage, and investments in education and water infrastructure. These pathways are not isolated. They must work together to break the cycle of poverty. Poverty is a multidimensional crisis. Addressing it requires global cooperation, policy innovation, and investment in resilience. Together, we can build a future where prosperity is shared, health is universal, and the planet is protected. Thank you for watching.